area of Israel is covered in desert. Almost 4,000 students come to the Israeli desert each year from 30 countries around the world. So what do you think? Why do they come? For a massive peace party in the desert? Give a round of applause if you think that's true. Or to participate in agriculture training programs. Let's give it a clap if you think that's right. It's true, the parties in Israel are excellent. But 4,000 students come each year to participate in special agricultural training programs that help them become entrepreneurs in their own countries. Despite the desert conditions in Israel, agriculture flourishes. And we share this knowledge with over 30 countries, affecting 300 million people in the process. So, let's play. What do you know? What percentage of fresh produce that Israel exports globally is grown in extreme desert conditions? And what percentage is from typical agricultural land? Now, do you think this is the right answer? Go ahead and clap, it's okay. Or do you think option B is the right answer? Come on, don't be bashful. Let's hear you. You got it right! 60% of the fruit, vegetables, and flowers that Israel exports around the world is grown in extreme desert conditions. Life in the desert has taught the inhabitants of Israel how to use water wisely, and Israel is a world leader in water loss prevention. More than half of the water used for agriculture is recycled, and 80% of the drinking water is desalinated seawater. And we don't keep this to ourselves. Since its establishment, Israel has lent a supporting hand to countries around the world, especially developing countries. The Israel Aid Agency maintains connections with over 140 countries, from the largest being China and India, and the tiny islands in the Pacific. Asia, Africa, Europe. From which continent does Israel get its diversity of flora and fauna? Is it Asia? Come on, let's hear it for Asia. Is it Africa? Go Africa! Come on! Or maybe it's Europe, Asia, and Africa. All together. Put your hands up. All right. Excellent. Israel enjoys its spectacular biodiversity of flora and fauna from all three continents: Africa, Asia, and Europe. It's amazing that nearly 7,000 startups exist in such a small place like Israel. That comes to about one startup for every 1,400 people. How come I don't have a startup? That must be the reason why Israel is known as the startup nation. But maybe it's time to update that nickname to Cyber Nation. Israel has the highest investment in cyber per capita in the world. And when you invest, you reap the benefits. Just this year, 21 Israeli cyber companies have been declared a unicorn, a startup that is valued at over $1 billion. So, what do you know? How many Israeli companies are considered unicorns? Is it A, 37, or B, 95? Alright, I'll tell you this. There are 95 unicorns in the tiny state of Israel. That is a herd of unicorns. Masada, Caesarea, and around Galilee Sea. 16 sites in Israel have been designated World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. So, let's play What Do You Know About Culture in Israel? This is the Old City in Jerusalem. In 1 square kilometer, there are 3 holy sites of 3 major religions. What are those sites? Is it the Baha'i Gardens, Masada, and the Church of Annunciation? Clap your hands if it is. Is it the Dome Rock, the Western Wall, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre? Clap your hands if that's the right answer. The High Gardens are located in Haifa.
Can't find the right tone? I know how that feels. I'm an Israeli. My father's family is Arab. My mother's family, Jewish. Quite a challenge when you're looking for the right tone. Lucy, by the way, great meeting you. So, forget about the right tone, people. Follow the beat. There's a beat to this world, a rhythm, a pulse. Can you hear it? It comes from everywhere. From the east, from the west, in the Shamal, in the Janub. It is our beat marching together to the future. At this very moment, somewhere around the world, a new idea is born. And another one on the other side of the world. Each one of these ideas may change our future. How do I know? See for yourselves. Maestro, take us there. See it, hear it, feel it. It's everywhere. In the cities, in the fields, in the open air, in the ocean, in the wilderness, in the skies above us, in the soil beneath our feet. Nature-friendly compostable packaging, a perfect steak created in a lab, healthy protein-based sugar, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we can do when we follow the same hopeful beat. The beat of tomorrow. A tomorrow of faith and trust and hope. مستقبل من الإيمان والثقة والأمل. An open invitation to the beyond, where the sky and earth share one thin line, where opposites kiss, where differences rhyme, where the future patiently waits for its time. For, you see, we are different, but difference makes us strong. We all play music at different tones, but on a beat, it creates a song. We look forward, we move forward, connecting hearts and minds. Listen to the beat, it rumbles tomorrow, for this is our time. Listen to this. Listen. People of the world, we are the greatest creators